Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the ox. So welcome back all my oxen friends. How are we doing? Let's find out as we shuffle these cards and pick out 3 for you guys this week. It is of course Monday, which is the rat and the ox. So we will get on and do this. I'm just going to shuffle these up. I do this with my eyes closed, so you'll have to bear with me as we move them around and we stop about there. Yeah. And we're going to take that one from the bottom, take that one from the middle, take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got 3 blacks. So it's so easy to see that in a pessimistic way and feel really negative and down about it. But as I've always said, white isn't always all right. Black isn't always an attack. It all depends on your perspective and what the compatibility is as we flip them over. So let's start off with the rabbit. We've got the negative rabbit there, the black rabbit as we're moving forward. We've got some sort of communication issues, maybe a reluctance to talk about things or to open up about certain things. I feel maybe like you're going through some sort of changes or a shift that you don't necessarily want to happen. You know, you could just be sort of happily in the place that you're quite content, you're plodding along. Nothing needs to change, and yet here it is. There's that change there, and that's making you feel rather reserved. It's making you feel rather shy, maybe making you feel a little bit withdrawn and coming away. But I feel that's the opposite of what you need to do. I think instead of shying away, instead of coming away from this, instead of making it so that you're isolating yourself or sort of I don't know, trying to reserve yourself away, put yourself into reservations and hide, you need to come out. You need to talk about it. You need to, seek support or to find somebody that's out there that you can, talk to or get some stuff off your chest. Maybe look out for a friend. You live a very Spartan way of life. It's very disciplined. It's very kind of organized and scheduled, and you will stick to that, as you will as a stubborn ox, and you'll work through it and you'll keep on working through it and you'll carry that load until the last straw breaks that oxen's back, and you'll keep doing it even after that. But it doesn't mean you have to do it without talking or expressing yourself freely amongst those that should be there to support you. This change is going to come in quickly and fast, and it's going to make you a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not the worst catalyst card that you can have. This catalyst card is going to be a bump in the road that you're just going to work on through. It's what happens next. It's the consequences of what happens next. It's the things that are going to come from this that are going to be more of the wave that you have to ride, and you're going to push through as that change starts to happen. Now, this change could be anything. This change could be from something as big as moving house, or it could be just as little as I don't know, you went to Tesco's instead of Asda, and because of that they didn't have something that you wanted. We're not looking at big world-changing things here. We're looking at everyday sort of things, little things, just as the little tiny things in life that that we can neglect or look past every day. It is all about these little things that make up the big things. We got that dragon there, the doer card, so you're going to start getting frustrated. I think your temper's going to be a little bit up and down. You're feeling like you're doing everything on your own. You're feeling like you're carrying all the weight. You feel like, everybody's looking up to you, but they're not really giving you the recognition, which is a big thing. It's almost disrespectful, and that you're not going to stand for. Respect is all you want here. Appreciation, a bit of gratitude. You're doing a lot, you're carrying a lot, you're holding yourself incredibly well, and yet everybody's around just frolicking in the meadows, just having a great time, laughing and just having almost like a day off or a holiday, while you're trudging on through getting everything done. And that's not going to stand. You're a powerhouse of energy, just like this dragon. The dragon and the ox, they are quite compatible because they can come to understandings and mutual respect for each other. They both identify where work needs to be done and where it's time to pick up that weight, and they will work on that and do better with that, even if it's going to be hard and need some sort of navigation. I think right now you're going to feel like there's a weight on your shoulders, but it's not going to be a struggle. You can work through it. You'll power through it. Because when the going gets tough, that's when you start to tense up, use those muscles, use that thinker mind of yours, and navigate through those issues. The change that's going to come through may not make you happy or be something that you're quite, wanting or very fond of, but you can stand up for yourself where you need to and say, well, this can change, or that has to change maybe, but I'm keeping this, or I'm staying here, or this isn't going to change. You can take some control. And I think it's that feeling of out of controlness or not being in control that's going to make you feel frustrated, and it's going to try your temperature. Not your temperature, your temper. It will try your temper. And you will start to get irked by the littlest of things, and start to get hot-headed. There's a temperature reference for you. But you will, because you're not being listened to, you're not being heard, you're not feeling supported, you're feeling like you're carrying all the weight, you're feeling like everybody's expecting you to do it. Oh, it's all right, that'll happen because they'll do it, or they'll pick up the slack, it's fine. Oh, don't worry about that, they'll do it. And that's not good. That's a lot of pressure on you. That's a lot of stuff that's going to weigh you down as you move on through the week. And that's why that dragon's going to come in, help lift that up with a bit of, sort of power and energy. But it's also going to allow you to shift that weight and to push it off if you feel you need to, and just drop it and say, you know what, forget about it, and burn it all to pieces. Burn it down, just burn it all. There's that tiger card coming in. Not a bad card for an ox person. They can be friends, they can be amicable towards each other. It's not a bad pairing, but that tiger is an emotional one, so I do feel that you need emotional support. Maybe you feel like talking about it could actually help this situation. The tiger is from that communicating place, it's from that talkative triangle. So it is going to want to push you into a place of opening up, expressing yourself, seeking support, finding a shoulder to cry on, just finding somebody to talk to, just a way to sort of release and to let some stuff go, which I feel may be very beneficial for you, considering the weight that you're carrying is heavy and nobody else seems to, be fussed to support you or help you through it. So you'll have to do that. That's part of this doing part. I mean, that dragon is a karmic card. It's for the, it's for the greater good, but it kind of is. This catalyst is pushing you forward into a change. It has to happen like that. This change is inevitable. It's written in the stars. It's written in stone. It's part of the tapestries of life. It's gonna happen. But you've got things to do here on a karmic level to kind of get through it and try and remain in that sort of humble, positive thinking place where you'll push through it and you will overcome it. You can overcome it. You are a good, strong, dependable person with a very good thinking brain. So you are very much capable of trudging through regardless of what's being thrown at you. As I say, this is an emotional weight, and emotionally it could get too much. So you could want to just release that. And before your temper gets too much and you start throwing blame here, there and everywhere, or start justifying this, that and the other, or, whatever, just calm down, listen to reason, maybe find somebody that you can talk to and express yourself to. And ideally that person would be a rooster person or a snake person, because those are the people that are in your triangle and those are the people that are most compatible with you. But it will be a bit of an emotional up and down for this week, but we'll find out how you get on next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the ox. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow for a reading for the tiger and the rabbit people, those born in the year of the tiger and the rabbit. If you are interested, I will see you then. If not, that's not to worry. We'll just catch you next week. So thank you for watching. Love and peace.